Hey everybody, it's Amy. Today is August 31st, 2017. It's my daughter's birthday. I've had a long day. It's the end of the day. I don't have any natural light, just the light in my bathroom. But I wanted to come on to make a video. I had a doctor's appointment today, so I had a 6 weeks doctor post-op checkup. And so I'm 6 weeks from having a lower body lift or a 360, which I had with a vertical incision or a fleur-de-lis cut, whatever you call it, and a brachioplasty or arm lift. So I'm going to talk a little bit about all that stuff and my doctor's appointment and what I've been going through the last 2 weeks. But before I did that, I want to mention that I'm going to try to put all of links to my previous plastic surgery videos in the description box below. As you guys know, I only leave a video up for a couple of days. So, but you can go back and see some previous videos if you're interested or if you missed one. I did do a bikini video at 4 weeks or 1 month post-op. And I felt so naked in that video that I only left it up for like 5 hours. But I will link it below if you want to go back and see it. It just freaks me out to be so naked on the internet. Anyway, but it was a bikini video. I wasn't really naked, but it just, I don't know, like after I saw it, after I watched it, I just like kind of freaked out about it. So 6 weeks post-op, doing fine. I haven't had any real pain since the first couple weeks of surgery. I was off my narcotic pain medicine on day 4. I was off pretty much all pain medicine day 5 or 6. I did have, during week 3, I had some back pain that was more like a muscle pain because I was overdoing it. I was walking around too much. Maybe I was trying to stand up too straight. My back was compensating, and I was still sleeping at that point in a recliner. And so I had to take muscle relaxers for a week. But since week 3, I've been off all medication and have had no additional pain. Okay, so I want to talk about my doctor's visit first. Okay, so I saw my doctor today. It was a very short visit. He wants me to continue wearing a binder for another month. He wants me to continue using scar cream. I ran out of the scar cream that they gave me, but I have additional scar cream. I'm going to try to keep using my own. He wants to see me again in 2 months, but in 2 months I'm having my breast revision, so he'll just see me during that time. I'm not going to go back and see him in his office. It's very slow to see him in his office for a very short visit, and so I was very not wanting to go back in there. I forgot to ask him about exercise, which I meant to ask him about, and so I do see, because I actually have a friend that's having plastic surgery with him next week, but I'm thinking next week. So I will see him when I take her in. So I'll just ask him then whether I can exercise or not. And also I had meant to ask him and forgot that I have this little spot on my incision on my back. I think I mentioned that I think they call it spitting stitches, but I had spit a stitch in my belly button. Basically I had a little string poking out. It was poking out for several weeks. And I was getting my courage up to pull on it and snip it. And then I pulled on it and it just came straight out. So basically everything underneath the skin had already dissolved, but the little piece that was sticking out had not. I have a similar spot on my back that I personally can't reach, and I haven't wanted to ask my husband to do it. And I meant to ask the nurse or the doctor to do it today, but he was so late coming in and I had to go pick up my kids. I couldn't spare any time to ask him that. I did talk to him about the breast revision, and I'll tell you what he said there at the end of the video. But I want to say that I looked at my scars. My scars looked really good at 2 weeks out. They were almost invisible, and then they got red again. And I didn't know if it's because I changed scar creams or what. And he basically said that, I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Excuse me. I would edit that out if I knew how to edit. He basically said that this was just the normal healing process, that they get red again because the blood vessels are joining together at the scar, and that was completely normal and expected to continue scar cream. Okay, so one of the things I mentioned in the previous video is a lot of people seem to go through emotional responses to having plastic surgery, and I had not yet gone through any emotional responses. This last week, I've been having some emotions, not in a bad way or not even in a strong way, but I've been feeling like the need to nest. So I've been very irritated with any clutter in my house. I've wanted to clean out my closet. I've wanted to clean out all my drawers. Part of it is because my sizes have changed, and I was so excited about cleaning out my closet because I thought that I would be putting on clothes and be like, wow, this fits so much better now that I've had plastic surgery. But in the end, there were some clothes that I had from last year that I had bought before I had any kind of cancer, boob job, anything. And I didn't have any boobs then, so because I'd lost when I lost all my weight, I lost my boobs. And then, of course, I had surgery and, you know, I had cancer. I don't know if you guys don't know my story, but but now I have these big fake boobs, and it turns out that a lot of the stuff I bought that was tight is now too tight on my chest. My chest has gone, it was like a 34 before I had the double mastectomy and the reconstruction, and now it's like a 38. And so, yeah, there were things that were too small for me. And that actually had a humongous impact on me, and it was just bummed me out in a way that I was kind of shocked by. It wasn't like I was wearing these clothes for a long time. I hadn't worn them very long, or that I was particularly attached to these clothes, but it just had that same, it kind of brought up all those emotions that you get when you have, you know, when you go through your whole life and you're overweight and you keep gaining weight and you go to pull something out of your closet and it doesn't fit. And so I did go through everything in my closet. I took out everything that didn't fit. I took out everything I didn't like. I took everything that I didn't think was the right choice for me. And I should say I took out everything. I took out a lot of things. There's probably still stuff in there I could edit out. But I've cleared everything out, and I have a list of like some wardrobe basics that I need. I've been going through and watching YouTube videos on wardrobe building. I'm very like getting insane about it. But I'll talk about that maybe a different time. It's in terms of sizes. So I have recently bought some new clothes, and I also tried on everything in my closet last week. So let me tell you a little bit about my sizes. I am the medium in tops normally, and that's mainly driven by my bust measurement. And after plastic surgery, I'm basically an hourglass shape. I have, you know, like a 38 bust, 30-ish waist, and 39, 40 hips. So that's kind of the definition of hourglass. You have a 8-inch change between your bust and your waist and your hips. So, which is great, which is kind of neat. You know, never, I've always considered myself bottom heavy, pear shaped. But the things don't quite fit the way they did. And so my size, it's not like my size, especially my top sizes did not go down. I'm strong medium in the tops. Cannot, you know, unless something is cut very voluminously, I can't really wear anything smaller than that. On the bottoms, if it's a skinny pant or skinny jean, I have to wear a size 8 or 10 even, because my thighs and calves are still quite large. If it's a wide leg pant or something that doesn't, you know, have a lot of contact in the thighs and calves, I can wear a size 6 or even a size 4. I can wear a size 4 dress if it's got enough bust room. So it's just a really weird, and I have to wear a belt with almost all my clothes because my pant size is more defined by my leg size, not my waist size. So my waist is often too large. So I did buy some wide leg trousers, jeans, and those fit great. And I was able to buy a size 6 in those, and I still have to wear a belt with them, but you know. Anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. I did all the closet editing. I'm still working on all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the next surgery I'm having, which is another breast reconstruction. So, and I'm going to stand up and give you an outfit. So I've been trying to do better with my style, and so I'm wearing makeup today, and my hair is growing out, so it's still kind of, you know, I lost it during chemo. I'm wearing earrings and makeup and a necklace, and I'm wearing a jumpsuit. I bought this jumpsuit at New York and Company for like $25, and it's hard to say, I didn't think I'd like fall in love with a jumpsuit, but I fell in love with a jumpsuit, and it's just a sweet little jumpsuit. Anyway, so I don't know if you guys can tell this because it is black in here. Let me see if I can stand back a little further, and it's hard to see. But basically, I have one implant that never fell, and it's a pie, and it's kind of pointed up, and there's a lot of upper pole fullness with this one. And with this one fell a lot more, and it looks a lot more natural, but it's almost too low, and the pocket is too big, so when I lay down, it goes back to the side under my armpit, kind of. And so originally we had talked about doing a revision just on the one that's too high to try to get it to lower a little more. On that side, I have a funny scar. I had some healing problems or some scar tissue, so it's going to be some more work on that side. On the right side, we were just going to leave it alone. But today, he said that he wanted to make the pocket smaller on the right side and kind of push it up, and then on the left side make the pocket bigger and try to pull it down. And he suggested going to a bigger implant, and mainly because he thought it would be easier to get everything even if the implants were a little larger, and he could make, you know, and so I just complained that my chest is too big for my clothes, and so we talked about going even bigger on the implants. Now this is not a huge bigger, like the next size up, I'm at a 550 or 580 right now, and so it would be up to like a 600 or I think they come in like 30 cc or whatever their units are, increments. So anyway, that surgery is happening November 2nd, and that's the next time I will see him for my personal medical things. So guys, in terms of plastic surgery, I'm basically healed. I'm basically feeling completely done. I can't really exercise yet. I mean, I don't know if I can or not. And then of course I've got this other surgery kind of looming over my head. It's going to be a little bit more major than I had anticipated it being. But, you know, I just feel so good and so, you know, happy to be on this side of the plastic surgery. And I don't know, I feel like it was a great experience for me. When I watch other people and I see that they're having a lot more pain than I had or having a lot more issues than I had, I feel, you know, really nervous recommending plastics. But for me, I tell you, it's just been a breeze. It's been so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I wish I had done it sooner. I was scared of it. I mean, you know, again, I had cancer, so I couldn't do it any sooner, but, I was very scared of plastic surgery, and in the end, it ended up being super, you know, low-key and easy. So, you know, 2 thumbs up for me in terms of plastic surgery. Okay, is that all I had for you guys? I think so. Like I said, I'm going to link everything below if you want to go back and watch the previous plastics video. I don't know when I'll come to you again. Maybe I'll come to you. I'm still trying to get... I've been working on my hydration. Like the last time I talked to you, I said I was going to work on hydration, which I've done. I've been working on hydration, getting a lot of good fluids in every day. The other thing that I've started working on is self-care. And so, you know, after I had cancer, I just felt like I needed to do some self-care stuff. So I was doing a lot of skincare, been getting back, and I had taken a break from that while I was doing plastics and recovering from plastics. So I'm doing that again. Skincare is going just fine. Did I show you my scars yet? I'm not going to show you my my abdominal scars, but I'll show you these scars. They look great. And you know what? I thought that I would be really nervous and not want to wear sleeveless things. I thought I'd always want to have a sweater on, especially now when the scars are so noticeable. But unless I lift up my arm, you can't see them, right? I mean, even if I turn my arm, I mean, I don't think that people are sitting there going, oh my God, look at her arms. I guess you can see it a little bit right there. But nobody's mentioned it to me, and the only thing I've been like aware of is not to go like this. But I've been even like, you know, but I've just been trying to make sure I keep my arms down my sides. But I haven't felt nervous or uncomfortable wearing sleeveless stuff. Okay, I don't know when I'm going to come back again. I've been doing hydration and self-care. I'm going to get back to tracking. I don't know where I'm going to go with exercise. I have to touch the doctor first. I'll come back in a couple weeks maybe. Good luck. I hope everybody's okay. If you have any questions at all, happy to answer any questions. You can leave them in the comments below. My Instagram name is Watch Amy Run. Friend me on there. If I don't accept your friend request, let me know who you are. But ask me any kind of questions. I'm happy to answer them. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.